At Prostar, we have identified the following personal protective equipment, or PPE, as a mandatory requirement to wear on-site based on the tasks being performed. Prostar-issued hard hats are to be worn by employees for protection against head strikes and falling objects. Safety glasses are to be worn by employees for protection against flying objects or debris, intense light and UV rays. Clear or dark tinted glasses can be used depending on the conditions. Prostar supplies all of its workers with a personal gas monitor that can detect from 1 to 4 gases. Both the health and safety and operations teams are able to track these devices on location. Provided by the worker, protective footwear must have sufficient ankle support that meets CSA standard Z195. Employees should have seasonal options, including winter and rubber footwear that meets the same standard. Additional foot protection may be required depending on the requirements of the client. Fire-resistant coveralls will be provided and cleaned by Prostar and are to be worn by all employees. Prostar will provide chemical-resistant PPE based on the MSDS of a product. Chemical PPE can include chemical gloves, mixing apron, chemical goggles, barrier cream. Prostar will supply leather impact gloves, rubber gloves, nitrile gloves, and heat-rated gloves for protection when working with steam. Hearing protection in the form of earplugs or earmuffs are to be worn by employees when noise levels exceed 85 decibels. Levels will be posted on site where needed. This harness must be inspected prior to use and must meet the required CSA standard Z259. The SCBA must meet the CSA Z94.4 standard and is for use when there is a risk of overexposure to the employee or in an emergency scenario. Provided by the worker, the rain or steam suit is primarily used to protect workers from the elements and for protection when using steam as well as chemicals. A worker must inspect their PPE before using it. PPE with manufacturer's specifications or Prostar approved checklists must be inspected and documented using that criteria. These expectations, along with your on-site training, will ensure that you are equipped to work safely as a member of the Prostar team.